Hey everyone, it's Maria, and today I am going to do my second video talking about a book that changed my views on race, and it is Between the World and Me by Ta-Nahesi. This book I read, I think, fairly shortly after I read Just Mercy, and the thing that stuck out in this book to me as a person who had recently become a parent is that it had never occurred to me that Black people would have to parent their children differently than I would as a white person. It had never occurred to me that Black parents have the talk of, how to be safe outdoors, how to be safe in neighborhoods, who not to call for help, who to call for help, who the police was there to serve. It had never occurred to me that a parent would have to, at any point in their parenting journey, say to their kid, it's not you, it's them, but you need to be the one who steps up and be careful. I have a very, very tall son. He's 11, he'll be 12 in August, and he is taller than I am. He's always been tall for his age, my little giant. And I don't worry as much because he's also the whitest kid I've ever seen in my life. But when I look at him and his height, I know that people always expect him to act older than he is and more mature than he is and be more responsible than he is. But whenever I read books like Between the World and Me, about talking about a parent's talk with their kids about how the world sees them as a Black person, I always think of my son because his life is not as much on the line because of his size. It's not on the line because of his size. So I tell him often that he needs to know that that's not the case for everyone, and that we need to be very diligent about taking care of everyone and working to change the judicial system and the police system so that his friends that are Black are not going to have to worry as much as kids do now. So parents won't have to always have the talk with their kids. When everybody knows when you become a parent, everything changes. But it broke my mama heart to think about a kid making one screw up, like a water gun, or wearing a hoodie outdoors at night, and because they were tall and Black, or because they were Black, not even tall, they were viewed as a threat by somebody and then maybe even killed. So Between the World and Me was the start of me thinking about being anti-racist as being a diligent parent to talk with my kids about their privilege and to point out where the system's messed up and how it needs to be changed. Because to wake up with that gut feeling or worry whenever you see a police officer and think something has gone wrong with my kid in a dangerous way, as opposed to they got lost kind of way, isn't anything anybody should have to do. That was the first time I probably realized the privilege and the security that I have because I'm white, and how I needed to pay attention more and ask more questions and change things. So that's a quick one, but Between the World and Me, Ta-Nahesi.